I have a big problem which I'm trying to work out. You know, nobody agrees. People don't agree they have a problem. Me, I have a problem. One of the problems I have is that if you are a wizard who was delivered in our ministry, I find it hard to give you the microphone to testify about the kingdom, your power. We see many of them delivered witches. They say, I want to tell the world my story. I said, what will you tell them? That you were flying. You are no more flying. I said, no, that's not good news. Tell not in front of you, because that thing opens people so much. Some people just, you know, if we decide to allow that, every fire night you'll see something here. One met Pastor Yari. He brought him to me. He said he was one of those they sent to our Kwale crusade. Anybody who was with me in Kwale will know what happened. They destroyed the instrument with thunder. Thunder blasted and scattered the instrument. My security said even the car, as they touched the car, it will shock them, because thunder had met with metal. Instruments scattered. And they said I should go home. We should go to the hotel and come the next day. I said, me, who would hear it that Johnson Suleman came to a crusade, and because of thunder he entered into his car and drove off? I said, we die here. I said, I go nowhere. They said, sir, but your instrument is down. I said, let it be down. I have voice. And when those, how many of you in that crusade know what I'm talking about? I came out. I said, even if it's mic you can connect. All of you turn on your phone. And I began to prophesy in darkness. I began to minister to the people. When I went back into the hotel, I said, who would hear it that I came to Delta? Because by the next day morning, the atmosphere was black again. The atmosphere was black again. And they said, sir, are you sure we will not call up this crusade? I said, what? He said, the whole weather. I said, who will hear it that I came? I've never been associated with failure. That I said, I know what is happening. I said, this land, this is what they do to great men of God. I said, me, I don't come on. I will kiss somebody. I locked and I began to pray through the night. When I prayed in the morning, went to the crusade, ministered. My daughter, my biological daughter Divine, was with me. Ministered back to back, and I ministered the word. I was seated on my own quietly. A man met Pastor Yari. Yari dragged the man to me. He was looking wretched and haggard. Wizards are always very haggard. And the man began to confess. He said that thing we saw was just a tip of the iceberg. He was the one that was sent to me. That what we saw was just an introduction to see if I would turn back and call off the crusade. He said, but since I still went ahead, he was told to come to me, but there was a problem. He said, as he laid down, he was rising to go. Chains arrested him. Chains all over. He said, but he was seeing me, but how to stand up to come to me was a problem. Chains. And he said something that shocked me. He said, sir, I don't know if I should say this out. He said, there are some pastors you delivered who were our members. You delivered them in that meeting. They were our members. He said, chains held me. I was seeing you, I could not go anywhere. He said, I ran out of my house, I ran out of my car. They said, until I come to you and confess, I can't enter any of my cars, I can't enter any of my houses. He began to mention top politicians in the states who are his clients that he's working for. He began to mention their names. He said, you have done something to our kingdom. He said, we don't know what you did that night. He said, but as you were praying, he described the place where I stayed, and said, as you were praying, there was fire coming from there and entering into the water wall. Hear me, child of the living God. I'm talking about encounter. They brought down the instruments. We are in the crusade. All of a sudden the speaker, sir, everything, that's a data pastor, everything scatter. Stage pieces. Powers are real. I will talk about those ones tomorrow. It's the way I'm planning for Friday night, the way I'm planning for tomorrow, we will kill somebody. Forget this suit I'm wearing. No, I'm not normal. Am I talking to somebody here? Forget it. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I don't reply people I can beat. If I can beat you, I don't talk about you. If you see me ignoring you, it's because I know I can beat you. The one I go for are those who will enter into contention. Am I talking to somebody here? Brought it down. The whole sound came down. If you are watching that crusade live, you will notice that the TV went off. Wow. Mama was asking, what is going on? My daughter said, Mommy, thunder. And it happened as soon as I drove in. I laugh. I said, this is the kind of thing I've been looking for. I said, I've been a village evangelist for years. Going to America, going to London, going to Europe. I don't fancy it like going to village. And when we drove in, the cloud was fine. But as soon as we drove to the next day, 7 a.m., they said, sir, sky is black again. I just said, what does that mean? Say, can we just wisdom? We'll come back, we'll plan. So I will drive back to Auchi. And it will be on record that because of demons in the land, as it's not happening. It's not happening. Even if this is my last crusade, we'll die here. We are going nowhere.
Please make sure you leave your comment below for more updates. Thank you for watching. Bye.